Okay, let's take off this makeup and pray that the red does not stain. I'm gonna temporarily take off the crown. It is going back on after though. Let's get rid of the lashes. Cheeky bit of ASMR, is this what people do? Okay, I'm gonna aim to get them all in the tub so I can reuse them again, but we'll see how that goes. I had the bloody smoothing filter on, guys. I'm so sorry. At least now you can actually see what some real life texture looks like. I think I've mastered it, look. Meow. Next time, let's go. Okay, this is absolutely heartbreaking. Just get it done quick. I think I've caused myself like some irritation. Good. Cool guys, I'm gonna have a shower now and wash this all off and wash my hair because my hairline is stained.
These fantasies started 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when?
2 years ago. It's always the same. It starts the same way.
How? Tell me.
I prepare for the noble war.
Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
Can I help you?
Some of them beg for their life. I don't feel sad. I don't feel anything. It's a filthy world we live in. It's a filthy, goddamn helpless world. And honestly, I feel like I'm helping to take them away from the shit and the piss and the vomit that run in the streets. I'm helping to take them somewhere clean and kind.
Ew. 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 Gross.
What do I want for the world? Peace, unity, and a makeup revolution. Ready, set, spread. I can't hear what a hater gotta say. Cause I know I'm on top. Yeah, I'm the revolution, ain't no taking my spot.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I literally want to cry. So if you didn't know, I have a sister and her name's Ashley. And we both have boyfriends. And every night we both fall asleep on the phone with our boyfriends. So one day we're all hanging out and we're like just talking. And my sister's boyfriend looks at me and he's like, "You need to stop going into your sister's room in the middle of the night." And I look at him and I'm like, "What are you talking about? I don't have a reason to go into her room. Like I don't go into her room, especially in the middle of the night." Then my boyfriend hops in the conversation and he's like, no. He's like, "No, I hear Ashley go into Kayla's room every night and stare at her." So me and my sister both look at each other and we're like, we don't go into each other's rooms, do we? And we agreed that we do not. And they said this has been going on for months. So for months, somebody or something has been going into me and my sister's room for about 15 minutes every night and watching us sleep. But it only gets worse.
This is why you should be careful working in food delivery. When the pandemic hit, I lost my job and signed up to work for a food delivery app. I was making good money and the tips were nice too. During the first few months of working, I never had any weird experiences or customers. For the most part, everything was fine. There were times when I was a little scared of dropping off the food because it was in sketchy neighborhoods or it was dark outside, but nothing ever happened. I started feeling confident in my position and I let my guard down. One night, I got a delivery request and the tip was bigger than the total order. When I looked at the details of how to drop it off, I realized why the tip was so big. The instructions asked if I could open the door and bring it inside of the house as they were bedbound and unable to walk to the door. I knew I shouldn't do it. It was super against company policy, but I had an aunt who was bedbound and it hit a soft spot. When I opened the door of the house, I was hit with the most vile stench that's ever hit my nose. I looked around and called out to the customer. It was silent for a few seconds. Suddenly, someone croaked out, "I'm back here, come on down." The voice came from a bedroom down the hallway that was pitch black. As I walked towards the room, my stomach was turning. I entered the room and put the order down, but I didn't see anyone. When I turned around to leave, suddenly a man appeared.
So one day, this random guy added me on Snapchat.
I added him just because you really never know. It could be my soulmate or something. Like, you know.
We're gonna call him motherfucking Larry. So right when I added Larry, he sent me a snap.
Oh, this is the best part. Just wait, sweetie.
So it was a photo of a wall with pictures of me, baby pictures of me, even a picture of my cat, with like tiny post-its all around it. And in the caption, he was like, "I manifested you, you cannot leave anymore." I was kind of scared, so I blocked him. And I remember I left to my grandma's house because I was just really scared to even be in my own house. And so the next morning of me staying at my grandma's house, we got mailed this like big box with like confetti in it. And there was this envelope, and I remember the envelope was like, "Hey, it's Larry. I told you you cannot leave." And my family's number was there, our address was there, and a bottle of pepper spray.